guys, my name's Nari and I'm nearly 10 years old. And today I will be reading this book called True Survival, Abby Sunderland, Lost at Sea. Virginia Loh-Hagan. Chapter 1. Like brother, like sister. Who is Abby Sunderland? Who is Zach Sunderland? Abby Sunderland was born on October 1993. She's an American sailor. In 2010, she tried to set a world record. She wanted to be the youngest person to sail solo around the world without stopping. Solo means alone. It means without help. Sunderland didn't do this, but her story of survival made her famous. Sunderland is from Thousand Oaks, California. Her parents are Maureen and Lawrence Sunderland. They have 8 children. Sunderland is the second oldest. She was homeschooled. This means that she was taught at home. Her parents were her teachers. Maureen taught school subjects. Lawrence built boats. He taught his children about sailing. Spotlight Biography. Jessica Watson is from Australia. She's a sailor. She's the youngest to sail solo nonstop around the world. She did this at age 16. She did this in 2010. She sailed for 210 days alone at sea. Her boat is called Ella's Pink Lady. Australia's leader called her a hero. She said she wasn't. She said she was an ordinary person who had a dream, worked hard on it, and proved that anything really is possible. She did other great things. She led a team that competed in a boat race. She was the youngest to compete. She got an award for being the first female captain. She also does community service. She's the Young Youth Ambassador for the United Nations World Food Program. She traveled to refugee camps reading, but that doesn't stop her. She wrote a blog. She wrote books. She did a film about her experiments. Sunderland grew up sailing. She lived on a sailboat. She helped her father deliver boats to help people. She sailed up and down to California coast. She trained in an ocean sailing. She trained with experienced sailors. When she was 13, she decided she wanted to sail the world. Her father trained her. He tested her. One day they were training. They sailed for 20 hours. He said it was a particularly rough day and her boat was rocking. I knew she was freezing cold, tired, and hungry. Her father asked if she still wanted to sail around the world. Sunderland said, "Where's my boat?" She determined. She wanted to be like her older brother. Actually, she wanted to beat him. Zach Sunderland set a world record. He was the first person under age of 18 to sail solo around the world. He did this at age 17. He did this in 2009. He sailed for 13 months and 2 days. He stopped at different places. He sailed through light night storms. He had to fix broken boat parts. He even dealt with pirates. Pirates are robbers. who steal from ships. But Zach's trip was pretty safe. Zach held the record for 42 days. Mike Perham beat Zach's record. Then Perham's record was beat by Jessica Watson. Abby Sunderland wanted to beat them all. Chapter 2. Getting ready. What was in Sunderland's ditch bag? What were her challenges? How did she overcome her challenges? Zach gave Sunderland his ditch bag. All good sailors have ditch bags. These are strong, waterproof bags. They keep things dry. Sailors pack things they need to survive on a lifeboat. Ditch bags are for when they go wrong. Sunderland packed blankets. She packed a diving mask. She packed flippers. She packed emergency radios. She packed a water kit. She packed food. She packed a medical kit. She packed a flashlight. She packed flares. Flares are bright lights. They used to signal for help. Sunderland wanted to go faster than Zach. She wanted to sail a harder path. She wanted to do a trip without stopping. She had many challenges. First, the trip would cost a lot of money. Her family didn't have a lot of money. Second, she had limited experience sailing alone in open seas. After all, she was hardly ever alone. She always had family members with her. Third, she'd have to eat freeze-dried food. This food is dried. Water is taken out. It's meant to last a long time. Fourth, she could only sleep for a little while. She had to be strapped to a small bed. Fifth, she didn't know how to fix engines. Sailors who travel for a long time know how to fix boat parts. Sixth, she could die. Explained by science. Some sailboats are sleek and fast. They can travel 3 times faster than the speed of wind. How can they do this? In physics, there's an important means. It's the conservation of energy. Conservation means to save. Sailboats can make energy. They use energy from more than one kind of wind. They work like airplanes use the flow of air to fly. Imagine riding a bike. The air may be still, but you feel wind as you go faster. This is called apparent wind. It's the wind we feel when in motion. True wind is wind we feel when standing still. Sailboats use true and apparent winds. True wind pushes the sailboat. Apparent wind pulls or drags it forward. This drag is a force. It's called lift. Lift helps a sailboat move faster. Than the true wind. Lift also helps an airplane fly. Nothing stopped her, Sunderland said. It's always been a dream. She got sponsors. Sponsors pay for people. They support people. Sunderland was able to get a sailboat. She named it Wild Eyes. It was fast. It was a racing boat. It was a sloop. Sloops have only one mast. Masts are poles and hold sails. She planned for safety. She had sailing tools. She had a satellite phone. Satellites orbit the Earth. Sunderland could call for help from anywhere. She could call her parents to check in. She could call a team of sailing experts. This team could give her tips when she needed. I will read the next chapter next time. Chapter 3 will be next time. Thank you for listening and goodbye.